We get on a bus for Firefly Festival today, and I literally have not started packing yet. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is the day we leave for Firefly in Delaware. We are taking a bus and it leaves at 7 o'clock. And I thought it would be nice to just do a little video, tell you guys what we're packing, what I'm packing, how we're preparing, because this is going to be our first multi-day festival. If you are new to my channel, then make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can see all of my upcoming videos. There is going to be a lot going on. We have a lot of really fun plans this fall, not to mention a lot of wedding planning content coming up. If you enjoy that kind of stuff, then you're not gonna wanna miss it, so make sure you join the family and subscribe to my channel. If you don't know what Firefly Festival is, they do it every year in Delaware. It is 4 days, Thursday through Sunday, and there are some really great artists playing this year. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a great time. But as you can see, I'm in the middle of packing, and it's kind of chaotic. I did pre-plan my outfits for each day, which is definitely going to help with packing. But then you also have to think about toiletries and shoes and makeup and accessories, and not to mention food. We are bringing food to this festival because there are food trucks and other things, but we were hoping to save a little bit of money since it was already really expensive to go to the festival. Not only did we buy tickets, which I actually got Ian his ticket for this for Christmas last year, we then also had to buy a camping area within the festival, and since we live in the city, we don't have a bunch of camping stuff. We don't own tents and all of that fun stuff, so we did have to do the more expensive option, which was the glamping package, which means that they're going to have a tent and mattresses all set up for us at the festival when we show up. So luckily we don't have to worry about any of that, but we do also want to bring food just to have, so we don't have to buy every single meal out while we're there. I'll tell you what we're packing for food, what we're packing for the festival itself, what I'm packing for my outfits, and yeah, just kind of show you guys how we're preparing for a 4-day festival in Delaware. Okay, so I am going to be packing in my away rolling suitcase. As I mentioned, I did plan out my outfits that I'm going to be wearing at the festival, so luckily I have those already, but I think I'm also going to pack the food that we have in this suitcase. Ian has a duffel bag that he's bringing, but that's just like his clothes and things that he needs. So I'm going to start just by packing my outfits and accessories and toiletries in here, as well as my shoes. I do have a really fun pair of shoes that I'm gonna be bringing, but they kind of take up a lot of space. So, we're gonna start with that. And I still have this half, but I also haven't packed like any toiletries or makeup or any of that. Oh, I actually have another pair of shoes too to pack. So I think I'm going to pack most of my toiletries in a backpack and assess what food we have to bring and see if that will fit in this side of the suitcase. Okay, so this is the food we plan on taking with us. A lot of good snack options, Cheez-Its, nut varieties, s'more makings for making friends in case that comes up, candy that we just have here, again, hopefully for making friends, peanut butter to make peanut butter sandwiches. These we just kind of had in the pantry already, so I was like, why not? They might come in handy. Cans that are good. I've had Chef Boyardee raviolis cold, and I don't mind it, honestly. I've never tried the Chef Boyardee mac and cheese, let alone cold, but I do really like these cans because they have the easy pop top, so we don't have to worry about bringing a can opener. But I don't think we're gonna have any sort of kitchen access, no microwave, no toaster, none of that. So coming up with food ideas was actually really difficult, especially too because while Ian likes peanut butter sandwiches, I'm not a big fan of them. I don't like how the peanut butter and bread stick to the roof of my mouth. So I had this idea to like pre-make some ham and cheese sandwiches. And I'm just really afraid that they won't keep well because along with not having a microwave or a toaster oven, we also don't have a fridge and they're gonna be in my suitcase. So maybe if I eat it tomorrow, but I don't know. I'm not decided that I'm gonna do that yet. Like I said, the cans will be good and we actually hang on to all of that, you know, restaurant silverware that we don't end up using. I put them in a cupboard, so that's gonna be perfect for this. I'm just gonna throw that in the bag and as we need it, it'll be there. But other than that, Ian's also picking up some apple cider donuts at the grocery store right now, so that'll be perfect for breakfast. Oh, and I also have a lot of fruit that I got that I forgot to pull out, which is honestly the easiest option ever. So as you can see, we have oranges, apples, bananas. Those will all be great the entire week. Especially too, because I think Ian will put bananas in his peanut butter sandwich, so that'll be good. I definitely would have like a banana for breakfast. But yeah, lunches and dinners were a little more difficult. So, oh, that was an apple. I hope it didn't bruise really bad. No, it's fine. So, yeah. Honestly, coming up with food ideas that didn't have to be refrigerated, didn't have to be cooked, didn't have to like any of that was really difficult. But this is what we got. So we now need to pack it in the suitcase, which might be kind of difficult. Okay, that's what I've got. The bananas are probably gonna go in a backpack as well as the bread and any sandwiches we make. Ian also just came back with some beer options, save a little money that way, but yeah. Ah, I didn't pack the donuts. This is actually difficult.
Okay.
We'll check back in. Okay, I had to stop filming because I was getting frustrated with how difficult it was to pack all that, but it is done. This is what I am bringing to the festival. 4 days between the backpack, the suitcase, and my glass ladder and co bag. I think it's pretty good actually. So as I mentioned, the suitcase does have my outfits that I pre-planned. Would definitely recommend doing that. Definitely saved me from panic overpacking. So half of my suitcase is the outfits that I pre-planned. The other half is food that we can eat while we're at our glamping site. In the backpack, I have my toiletries, the last pair of shoes that I couldn't actually fit in the suitcase, but that's okay. My jewelry I'm gonna be wearing, some body sparkles, because that's fun, and festival, sunscreen, all that stuff. And then in the purse are things to keep me busy on the bus ride there, because it is a 4-hour bus ride, as well as anything else I might need in transportation. And I meant to say this earlier, but I am also wearing what I plan to be sleeping in every night. That way I saved room in my bag. Didn't plan a travel outfit or anything, because was trying to keep it as light as possible despite wanting to go all out for these 4 days. First multi-day festival. So I am wearing a tank top underneath this sweater, sweatpants, and then I'm gonna be wearing my Birkenstock sandals just because they're easy. I know it's oftentimes recommended to wear your bulkiest shoe in travel to save space in your luggage, but my bulky shoe is a 6-inch platform knee-high baby pink boot, and I didn't really wanna look that ridiculous on the bus. So I'm gonna be wearing my lightest shoe in travel. I know that that's not always the biggest tip, but if I had to recommend some tips for packing for a 4-day festival, definitely would recommend pre-planning your outfits, pre-planning any meals you plan on traveling with. Like I said, we have a loaf of bread that we're bringing, a bunch of fruit because it doesn't have to be refrigerated. It'll keep for the 4 days. It doesn't have to be cooked or any of that. A tub of peanut butter so that Ian can make his peanut butter sandwiches. I didn't end up making any ham and cheese sandwiches. I was just too afraid that they would get yucky and not be good. I don't want to make myself sick at a festival. That would be a waste of all this money we spent getting there. But we do have those Chef Boyardee cans that will be good. I packed that disposable silverware that we had left over from Uber Eats and the like, as well as s'more makings and candy just in case we find some friends, and it's just a nice little easy way to be friendly and start a conversation with people. So yeah, definitely just a lot of pre-planning makes this a lot easier. But yeah, we're down to 3 bags for me. Ian was able to pack all of his stuff in this duffel bag here. We did also have to pack our raincoats because it is set to rain on one of the days. So while that is unfortunate, we did pack accordingly. We also packed a couple cans of beer. There was no glass or kegs allowed in the festival. Kegs wasn't really an issue for us, but definitely keep glass in mind because we are prone to glass beer bottles, and that also means no glass liquor bottles. So we picked up a couple of tall boy beer cans, and that way we can just save some money on, I'm sure we're definitely going to be going to some of the food vendors and getting a couple drinks while we're there, but hopefully this way it doesn't have to be every single time we want to eat or drink something. I also have a couple of water bottles I'm bringing to stay hydrated. Definitely don't forget that. And yeah, I think we are as ready as we possibly can be. I am so excited. And obviously I'm gonna be vlogging the entire music festival. So if you are not subscribed, make sure you do so because you're not going to wanna miss it. And otherwise, if you enjoyed this little plan and pack with me video, then be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel when you guys do that. And in the comments, let me know if you've ever been to Firefly Music Festival, if you've ever been to any multi-day music festival, if you have any other tips from your experiences, or if there is a multi-day music festival you hope to one day go to, because maybe we'll add it to our to-go-to list as well. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!